So Survivor starts in like an hour. More nervous because I'm literally roommates with Pat. We're like best friends for years. And those are packages. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out if we're on the same track. It says do not open, so technically we're not breaking any rules. You can see a blue tint coming out of this one. This is Emma's package, and you can see a red tint. These are intact. You can fully see that they're not open, but I'm on the blue tribe. Emma's on the red tribe.
So the day's finally come, our first immunity challenge tonight. So I'm really excited to be early and see who else is early because I think that says a lot about a person. I cannot let anyone know that I'm a super fan of the actual show because I will put a massive target on my back.
A few minutes before it was actually supposed to begin, and I was the only one with a profile picture. And Yasmin privately chats me in the zoo saying, hey, I like your profile picture. Pretty bold, pretty bold indeed. But hey, I respected it. It was good, you know. Made me feel like I could be a little more of my, you know, like nerdy, you know, Survivor nerdy, like let's climb these social ladders self.
Welcome to Survivor Northwestern Season 2, Cyber Island.
You all should have received a mysterious package.
Okay, let's just open it.
So, go for it.
On something that indicates what tribe you're on.
So you'll notice there are 3 different colors on the screen, meaning there are 3 tribes.
There are parts of my personality that are really welcoming, honest, pragmatic, down to earth. There are also parts of my personality that are really aggressive and judgy and kind of like a jerk. People are gonna know who I am and they're gonna like me or they're gonna hate me. And if I go far in the game and I look like a villain, oh well, I still accomplish what I want to. At the end of the day, in the words of Casey Musgraves, I'd rather win for what I am than lose for what I ain't.
Excited. I'm not nervous because I think I'll have an issue with the game itself. It just kind of makes you nervous to put yourself out there, you know? Especially during COVID where like you're so used to like minimal social interaction that you're like trying to use your social interactions to help you win this game, and no one's been socializing for the past 6 months, so I'm really excited but a little bit nervous. I'm excited to vote out every single one of these people.
When I got on to the Zoom call, I was like hands sweating, palms shaking, but I was excited. I was like, I want to meet these people and I'm gonna get to go and do what I love to do. I actually knew someone before coming to the meeting. I knew that Jude was on it, and Jude and I are like really good friends. If I'm going to go into the competition and win, I have to like win at all costs. And then it doesn't beat my friend Jude.
So our first challenge of Season 2 is going to be a inaugural Survivor Northwestern virtual relay race. So there are 6 components to this relay race. Each of you will be taking one component for your tribe. It'll go in this sequence. The first one will be a half mile. Then we're gonna do, someone has to put 10 t-shirts on and then take them immediately off as fast as they can. And then we have a Sudoku puzzle.
Our 4th leg of this race, you'll be doing 40 push-ups. The 5th leg is going to be a surprise mystery challenge. And then the final one is a famous classic Survivor challenge. You'll be doing a slide puzzle.
You can determine who's gonna do what challenge, some strategizing in that.
To reiterate the order of the challenge, it'll be running, t-shirt, Sudoku, push-ups, mystery, and then the slide puzzle. All the runners.
Wait, Emily, we can't see you. There we go.
Without any further ado, Survivors ready? Go!
Let's go, Robbie!
Emily! Emily! You're probably like halfway there.
Killing it, Emily.
You're doing so great. I can barely even see you, Emily. You're such a blur. You're so fast.
Wait, Robbie, are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Robbie's done. Emma, you can go. Start on the t-shirt.
Come on,
Emily!
Come on, Emily. Emma.
Got this.
Emma, come on. You got it.
From the
I
start,
just put it in the
Coach
chat.
had Big lead. Jude is done.
You're great.
Yeah, you can go and start on the third.
Got it.
Alright, come on,
Leah.
I'm not sure to see that.
Alex started on the shirt. Everyone is onto the shirt portion of the game. Emma is shedding shirts fast.
Come on, you're free.
Got this, Alex.
Alright, Alex, get ready.
Come on, Leah. Come on, Emma.
Emma's done.
Got it. Let's go. Take those.
Come on, Alex. Goku.
You're doing great.
Emma's done.
They're coming up.
Take it off! Come on!
Jane.
Clearing the shirt off.
Come on, Jane. Come on. You got it.
It's getting hot.
Lauren is Lauren is
Yes,
Lauren, I
Leah.
just sent this Sudoku. Lauren can start on Sudoku.
Lauren.
Come on, take it
Okay,
off.
Lauren, you got this.
Lauren, you got it.
Yasmin for Sudoku.
Yasmin is
Yasmin.
now. Yasmin, you edit?
Go Jane.
Your terms of numbers.
I love watching everyone use their t-shirts.
That's great.
Yasmin is done. So we can start on the push-up.
Beck's push-ups. Oh my goodness. Honestly, kind of turned me on.
Come on, Jane. Got this.
Go back.
There, you can do it.
Oh gosh, you got it.
Got it, Jane. Almost there.
I'm so glad.
Let's go. Got it back.
All right, Beck, you're doing amazing.
Come on, Jane.
That is done.
Beck is done. Get back.
Mystery challenge. Say the alphabet backwards.
Okay.
You got this. No pressure.
Slayer.
VYXWVU VXYWVU
A letter.
TSR Huh?
You missed a letter.
Z
You got this, Sawyer.
YX.
Read frontwards first, if you need.
Oh, I keep hearing that. Oh my gosh. Okay. ZYX
Done with the Sudoku.
ZY XW VUT SR QONML.
Missed a letter.
Jane's done.
Let's go. Come
Low
on.
Red can move on.
You got this.
You just calm down.
All right.
Slow down, and if you're confused about a letter, just go through the alphabet in your head.
X Y T W V U T.
Okay, can I go?
Done.
C Y X W V U T S R Q P O N M L K J I H G F E G C V A.
You got it.
At least send Patrick the slide, please.
Z Y X W V U T S R Q P O N M L K J I H G F E D C B A.
You got it. Okay.
Please, slide first.
Go, bud.
Haley, take it away.
ZYXWU.
You got a letter.
Cobal has won first place in immunity.
But there's no community. Keep going. Keep going.
ZYXUW.
You got a letter.
ZY.
Take a breather. You're killing it.
Okay.
You're good.
ZYXWU.
You made a mistake.
No.
Come on, Jess. Got
I'm
this.
getting really close.
Get in there, Haley.
A B C D E F G H I Q R S T Z Y.
Done, I finished. Woo, sorry.
The Honey Bears have won the second tribal immunity of the week.
How many bears?
And with that concludes our first challenge.
There were 2 tribes that won immunity, but the tribe that got first place, Cobal, you will have the opportunity to bestow a clue to a hidden immunity idol to one member of Code Red.
I know
want Jane.
I'm fine with that too.
Let's do it. Jane gets the clue.
The two winning tribes, I have nothing for you. Jane, you can stay behind to receive your immunity idol clue. And Code Red, we'll see you at Tribal Council on Monday.
Hello, Jane. Good news is you're getting a hidden immunity idol clue right now.
But
How hard titles to find.
there's another twist to this.
Okay.
You get to pick one person from the winning tribe to give the same clue to.
I'm gonna give it to Sophia Danielle for today.
Okay, that was
We're gonna DM her right
pretty
now.
easy discussion.
We had class together last quarter, so.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a little additional twist that you're now involved in.
Why?
So as Jane was leaving, we let her know that she had the opportunity to bestow the same clue that she got onto a member of the winning tribe, and she chose you.
Oh my god. I'm so excited for what the rest of the season has in store.
Everyone, in case you don't know, Emma and I are roommates, and her tribe just lost the first challenge, and she is now laying on my bed screaming. She's a little upset about losing. I think she's a little competitive, so the fact that she felt like she completed her portion does not.
Tough first challenge.
Definitely like giving the team a solid lead and then seeing stuff not, pan out for us. I, after that, had a meeting with Rob and with Clay, talked some strategy with them.
Early, because there's only, tribes are tiny.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure that when we go in, we got a block that's set up, and so we want our tribe to stay as big as it can for as long as it can.
We have two Robs, Rob and Robbie. I'm making them
Rob
confused.
City.
No. Clay Rob squared. Clay Rob squared.
Clay Rob squared.
It was cool connecting with Rob, cool meeting Clay tonight. I feel like that's a really strong pack to get us started. I know that blind sides can happen, and so I don't want to get too comfortable.
I was ready to go. Like, even after we lost, I still had a huge smile on my face.
And after the challenge, I get the clue, whatever, I'm trying to figure it out. And then immediately Emma Steinberg texted me.
And I don't know, and then I think maybe we gotta find out if the guys are doing a guy thing. If they're doing a guy thing, we gotta do something fast.
I think that that's a tight two, and I think that that's the two I want to stick with.
We should I think this will be fun. We should name it. I think you're right. I don't know what to, we need something good though.
I would go with Emma if push came to shove.
Lochachos. Yes, okay, I like that. That's
She's really into the chill vibes of people, which is cool. I can roll with chill vibes. I can roll with whatever. It's Survivor, I want to win. I also got this wonderful clue to the idol that I can't figure out, that I told people that I don't have yet. I'm gonna keep working on that. Hopefully I can get that idol. And I was given the opportunity to give the idol to give a clue to the idol to somebody on another tribe, and I elected to give it to Sophia Danielle Grenier, who I know because we did the leadership certificate classes together. We're both theater majors. We're also both she went to high school with some of my friends, so I know we know each other. We're not the best of friends, but we do know each other. Hopefully I don't get voted out on Monday night.
Day one is done, and it literally could not have gone better. I was so nervous for the challenge, especially since I volunteered to do the mystery portion of it. But it ended up being the backwards alphabet, which I know a song for, deeply somewhere cemented in my brain. I was kind of the one to speak up and say, oh, I think it should be Jane. Yeah, she ended up getting a clue to the hidden immunity idol, and then she got to choose someone from the blue tribe to get that same clue, and she chose me. I just got my hands on the clue. Can't believe I've got a clue to the hidden immunity idol already. Feeling super psyched about the game, loving my tribe. Love that I have a clue. Love that we're coming out from a big first place win.
Clearly I am on the best tribe. We basically killed it in every single category. Patrick, very glad to see another openly gay man on the team because straight people, straight men scare me. We are the girls and gays tribe and I could not be more grateful for it because girls and gays get shit done. Period.
I really like my tribe and I feel like I have a good standing right now on day one with my tribe. It's clear that I know more Survivor than the other people in my tribe. In my head right now, I think it would be ideal to have me, Pat, Leah, and then rope in either Lauren or Sophia. Jude, I'm just a little bit iffy on.
Not really trying to talk too much strategy early on. I just want to be like the friendly, like, oh, I'm so happy to be here. This is fun. But if Josiah's already getting his group together, I got to figure out what group I want.
Well, I do trust Pat, and I consider us friends, and I consider all the interactions we've had genuine. I also know this is a game.
I'm feeling a little sketched out after an interaction just had with Josiah.
I don't want to have any conflict. Not on the first week in which we won.
I just had dinner with Josiah, and we talked a little bit of strategy, got to know each other a little better. It was actually really nice. And you know, in terms of strategy, we were kind of like trying to read each other, slowly break down the walls of like finding out what the other person was thinking. But it kind of got to the point that we realized that the alliance that we both want is the actually exact same one. So in terms of alliances now, we're hoping that he and I will work together, and that we'll get Pat and Sophia in on it as well. The three of them are seniors, I'm a junior, the others in our tribe are sophomores, so it was kind of like the older alliance, and also just really the main reason was those were the people who reached out to me, those are the people who reached out to him, and it was just kind of a more seamless, open communication. I'm hopeful that they're not lying to me. I'm hopeful that this is actually going to be a thing.
If I had to guess which of the 6 of us was going to be headed out first, I would say Lauren.
Hello, Survivor Northwestern.
She's already kind of getting on my nerves a little bit.
Thankfully, Sophia really saved us with the backwards alphabet. Excited to be on Tribe Cobalt and looking forward to the next challenge.
If it comes down to it, if we ever lose an immunity. But we'll never lose an immunity, so it's gonna be great.
Pat did say he was talking a lot to Jude, which is fine. I was talking quite a bit to Jude yesterday. But he also said he was talking to everyone on our tribe. And the way he phrased that was very fishy.
He sounded really excited working with me, which is great because I've been wanting to work with him.
Because he asked me if I had been talking to people, and I was like, yeah, but just people in our tribe. And he was like, oh, but I've been having really minimal conversations. And then when I asked about his connections, like a couple minutes later, he was like, yeah, I've been talking to Jude quite a bit. I've been talking to Lauren, I've been talking to Leah, and I've been talking to Sophia.
And he was talking about like an ideal group of 4 within our tribe of 6 that he'd be interested in. That group is me, Josiah, Leah, and Sophia.
Blah, 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 blah. And it was just like, you said like just a little bit, but now you're saying like, oh, I could easily have alliances with any of those people. If Pat thinks I'm here to play a dumb game, he's underestimated me.
I was also really interested in that group. I think those are the people I connected with the best early on. But it's definitely nice to feel like I'm in the majority alliance.
It just doesn't really line up. And on top of that, I know Pat is really good friends with Emma. I don't want cross-tribal relationships to matter as much, but I know they will.
So I met with Josiah earlier to talk about strategy.
Now something strange is that when I got back, I was just looking through the note cards that I got for voting, and there was this note card that popped right up.
And he was telling me how he went through all of our voting cards, and on the back of the last one, there's this clue, and it's an anagram.
It has a random series of letters, potentially numbers, although I think those are O's and not zeros.
He had told me that he was like, oh, there's like so many like letters and numbers on the back of like our voting cards, and like I can't figure out what it means. Like I haven't been able to get it. It's just really weird, and I was like, oh, I don't know, that's strange. And then I got back and I was like, Emma, there's an idle clue. You need to go look for it. And then we started pulling out words that we thought it could be. So I pulled out the word idle, and then I pulled out the word for, and then I was like, oh, Gus is in here. And then so it was text Gus for idle.
It has to be some sort of clue, you know? I just don't know exactly what that is.
I have an idol, so it's been a great day of Survivor, feeling phenomenal. Emma and I are just going to ping pong the idol back and forth whenever we go to tribal council until we merge or swap onto the same tribe, and then we're just going to play it from there.
I want us to work together. I think we should. I think it's beneficial to both our games. But if you start being a little bit shadier, we're not going to work together. Pat really does want to get along with everyone. He is a people pleaser, and I'm not. And so that, you know, just kind of puts this disparity, because I think he will get along with everyone. He clearly does already get along with everyone. I am going to connect with people, but in the back of my head, being a very decisive person, I don't want to work with Jude. I don't want to work with Lauren. That can change. But right now, I don't want to work with them.
It was a team effort, y'all. So like everyone did great.
Yeah, we did because we didn't lose.
Lose, that's all that matters.
There's a million things running through my mind.
Okay, so my name is Sawyer. I'm a senior, and I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. And we already said this, but I'm in Evanston, and I don't know. Is there any other pressing info? I'm a neuroscience and global health major. Also that.
Hey, call someone.
Oh, okay. Popcorn, Beck. I mean, I think me and Jess did a really good job playing off the whole we don't know each other thing.
Which like really makes me nervous because I don't want to get caught in a lie.
Like, it might not have been the best idea to lie about knowing each other, but like we just kind of did it and just like ran with it.
I spent every day with him this summer. Like he's literally one of my best friends. So that makes me feel nervous, but also kind of secure. I also feel really threatening in this game already because Sawyer's one of my best friends. Rob is one of my best friends. Robbie Winter is someone I've known since the first day of freshman year. And like, I think the world of him and I know it's a mutual feeling. And Pat Ryan is someone I've also worked with really closely. So that's 4 people who like, I know well.
It kind of concerns me how many people Jess knows, but I also know for a fact that she's not going to screw me over. Because if she does, like, big issues.
Don't tell him this, but if his being in the game was threatening to my being in the game, I mean, I don't think I'd keep him around.
Basically just looked at our tribe on Instagram. That's kind of all my stalking has gone to. But
What'd you find? Anything juicy and good?
On people's Instagrams, no, just very basic stuff, like I found like Sawyer's girlfriend. They're a cute couple.
Sawyer has a girlfriend?
Jess puts off major vibes. Like she's a lot of energy, which really is, I think, a great vibe to have as an ally. Because if she's talking more than me, that's great for me because I really love to talk. So I need other people to fill the air. I'll start like DMing Sawyer.
Okay.
Because I am interested in talking and I think we could work together. Like I think I could work with everyone, but like I think it could be,
I think he will appreciate that because he like kind of thought you were cold on him.
Boy, does Sawyer not know the alphabet backwards. If I'm building my alliance now in my head of people I would like to work with that I think could be an interesting combination, I think that me, of course, Yasmin, of course, and Jess would be a great 3 to work with.
Yeah,
she really killed it.
She was like, as soon as the challenge ended, I was like, okay, like she's a threat. She's a post-merge threat.
Oh, definitely.
Which like kind of made me think like, but like I don't want to like cut the legs off our tribe, So like, I don't know, but I think she would be who I would think would be the person I would vote for.
I know. Well, okay, here's the thing, like, I want to know how much people got to know each other. Because it seemed like Jessica was just throwing question after question after question at us. And like to a certain degree, I was like,
I kind of feel like she's a big threat.
All I have to say is that Jess needs to go. I get that I can be a lot, but she is a lot.
Jess is tweaking the fuck out.
Most of my tribe is upperclassmen who know other people, surprisingly, unlike me. I am gonna hide that I haven't been playing online Survivor games all summer. That's not something I want people to know. I really just feel bad for Jane right now. They just gave her that clue thinking they were being nice. I don't know. But that's gonna...
Blue tribe and giving her the clue to the hidden immunity idol kind of made her more of a target.
Jane, good luck, honey. Good luck. And Haley, really good luck. Because I thought I looked bad. I mean, you were at least 3 times worse than I was. You couldn't even get to... Why?
I told Jane that Pat and I were roommates, but that we kept it on the DL, and so I didn't tell anyone. But yeah, I'm down to work together, and I'm down for like the 3 of us to try to have like an all girls thing going within our alliances,
Jane and I were saying too, like girls, like we better, like there's no reason to not.
Like we had such a good start with your run and like all the physical parts. And then
Right. So far, I talked to Rob and then I talked to Clay just to see where their heads are at. But I figure like in Survivor, you want to talk to everybody and try to get a sense of what everybody's thinking. So I'm going to try to talk to Jane and Haley later today or maybe tomorrow also.
Yeah. I talked to Rob. Rob reached out to me like the first night, like when you did.
Okay.
I talked to him. I texted him because we were trying to figure out if like if Haley has like reached out to anyone. Like, has she reached out to you?
No.
Yeah, Rob. Well, I asked him like yesterday or the day before, but from then he said like from what he knows of, she hasn't reached out to anyone. No.
I think she is on the chopping block, and I think she knows she's on the chopping block.
Okay, honestly, I'm really not looking forward to this tribal council because at this point I think it's either between me or Jane, because those are the only two logical options, I think.
You know, she's never seen Survivor. She's like new to everything. She didn't really step up in terms of like taking a role in the challenge. She took a random thing, and then she couldn't get past like the letter V on like saying the alphabet backwards.
At this point of the game, like the most important thing is we gotta keep our tribe strong.
Making sure that by the time we get to the merge, we have a core group of people.
I feel like I could try to go for Jane, but Jane also has the immunity clue, and I don't know if she's gonna play that or not. And I feel like if Jane doesn't get votes, then I'm gonna get votes.
Yeah, I feel bad for Jane too.
Yeah, me too.
I feel bad because like they also gave her like an idol clue for like immunity, and like that must be tough. Like I'd feel like so stressed if I were her.
I really hope I don't get voted out, because getting voted out first out of everyone, that would really suck. Like, I think I at least deserve to make it to merge.
So tribal council starts in 1 hour. I am currently skipping a meeting because I want to be on my game when we start. I'm feeling okay, which scares me a little bit because the moment you feel comfortable is the moment you're going home.
In this game, fire represents life, and once your fire's gone, so are you. And on Cyber Island, this torch will represent all of you in your lives, but for one of you, it will be extinguished tonight. Let's get to questions.
What's it like to be playing Survivor right now, online in a pandemic or just digital?
I'm not even like thinking about the Zoom piece. Like it's just sick to be playing Survivor. Like every time I like talk to someone about strategizing for tribal, or like when I was telling my mom about the challenge, like it's just like sick that like we're playing this game that like I watched growing up, and like I'm not living on the island with only 2 shirts, and that's like a nice bonus. But it's sick to be playing.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's different, but it's definitely like really interesting, and I'm really excited to, you know, make more relationships and have fun figuring it out.
Rob, you did not get to complete your portion of the challenge, so no one in your tribe really knows how you compete. Where do you think the challenge was lost for you guys?
Yeah, I really don't think it was any one person's fault in the challenge. I think everybody was super prepared and had a lot of focus going in. I just know for myself, I was just so excited to go. Like I was just pumped. I could feel the adrenaline going. I just wanted to get that chance. And honestly, I didn't think we were out of it until like you guys called the challenge over. Like I was just ready to fight until it's over.
I felt like we all like matched to like had a specific challenge that it just didn't go our way.
Moving on a bit, who here is willing to admit that they're a big fan of Survivor? Show of hands, anyone want to speak up? Clay, Rob, Jane, Emma, Robbie a little bit. I saw a little bit of a hand there too. Haley, a little shaky hand. Now, Clay, do you think that puts a big target on people's back to admit that you're a fan of this game that you're now competing in?
I don't
think so, only because the show is something you sign up for. And I feel like if you don't sign up for it, you don't know what Survivor is, and like, how would you do the show? You know what I mean? Like, you're signing up for the show and you should know a little bit of Survivor. It just so happens that like I knew about Survivor before this came into my mind, but even if you didn't know or did know before this was announced, you could still have time to watch the show, and so you would become a fan because fans like to do Survivor. I mean, that's just it. So I don't think it's a target at all. I think it's like smart that you should be a fan, because those who aren't fans, I don't think they're gonna do as well.
There's definitely like an added element of strategy that from watching the show, like you can really you understand a little bit more like the importance of alliances and the importance of loyalty, that maybe like if you hadn't seen the show before, didn't really know what you're getting yourself into, you might just figure like, oh well, just vote for some person on my tribe without like thinking a little bit more long term or like forming those real alliances.
Jane, you received a clue to a hidden immunity idol at the last challenge. Do you feel like there's a target on your back because of that?
I mean, a little bit. I think that was like, in that moment, I was like, do I really want them to give this to me? Like, I kind of wish that maybe I could have done the, what some of them have done in challenges before, where they walk over to the fire and they drop the glue in the fire. So it's like, I don't have the idol, I am getting the idol. But virtually, I have no fire. Gus, I guess I could come outside and like come on fire, but I want to move forward as a strong tribe.
A bit of a follow-up question for you, Jane. Did you decide to share your clue with anyone else? Or are you willing to admit it if you did?
I have not yet shared this book.
All right. Haley, you're the only freshman on this tribe and one of 2 in this entire season. How do you think that's affecting your gameplay? Has it affected your gameplay at all?
I mean, it's definitely like, because I'm still getting used to the whole like college thing, the whole college experience, and it's definitely like, I don't want to say weird, but it's like interesting to be with all these like different like upperclassmen. Some of them know each other, some of them like might already have like dynamics. So I'm just kind of like the like new meat, so to speak. But I think it's definitely like a good opportunity to just like learn more about myself and learn more about the upperclassmen here in Northwestern.
One of the things that makes Survivor so interesting is for the first half of the game, it's all about making it as far as you can, and the way that you do that is by avoiding where we are right now, and that's by bringing a really strong team as far as you can get. And then in the back half of the game, you're trying to get rid of all those really great players that you brought with you the first half, because they're the ones that you're going to be competing with in the individual half of the game. And so it's this delicate balance, but I think we're at an early enough stage right now that like a big part of the focus is like keeping the tribe as strong as possible to make sure that like next Monday night at 9 p.m. we're doing homework instead of this.
Is it looking like tonight is going to be a blind side for whoever gets voted out, or maybe more people?
I think at this point of the game, everybody's just so excited to play that whoever's going home is going to really feel blindsided, at least to some degree, because like the game just started, and like at least I can only speak from my personal experience. But if I went home tonight, I would definitely feel blindsided for sure.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, there really isn't any one justification to vote anyone out, like that's like a solid justification. So to make a vote, you just kind of have to like make like an iffy guess as to, who like the weakest link of the trial would be.
All right, and with that, it is time to vote.
Alright, so my vote is for Haley. I'm sorry, but can't be done, so good luck to you.
I feel really bad about this, but I feel like this is like the only logical choice.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'll read the votes. First vote, Jane. Second vote, Haley. Third vote, Haley. That's 2 votes Haley, 1 vote Jane. Fourth vote, Haley. The first person voted out of Survivor Northwestern, Cyber Island, Haley.
Haley, the tribe has spoken.
Congratulations,
Oh
Code
my god.
First vote was unanimous. Let's see if it'll stay that way.
I can't say I wasn't expecting getting voted off, but like, yeah, it still kind of sucks.
So I'm very sorry to Haley.
I mean, I feel like everyone else on the team definitely did very well, and then it just kind of came down to me saying the alphabet backwards.
I'm strong, baby.
I don't know if me like doing it right in the first try would have guaranteed us the win. I mean, I guess it's just like a hypothetical. And I guess there was just like someone had to leave, so I guess it had to be me.